Shalom Israel. With ISHBK, start off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commanding General Yohana, we start off 1969, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Officer Gazak Shapar, teaching the Lashawan Qadash class here in Simpsonville, Greenville, Greater City Limit area. Make sure you guys come by. We got people in class today. Got Sister Usaria, got TJ, Officer Kazamar, Officer Nayar. I mean, we deep up in here. What we got in the chat?
Nobody check in.
All right, we'll check in. Go ahead, y'all check in. Check in the class. Check in the class. Enjoy this Lashawan Qadash class. ISHBK, man. We make sure we teach our people the Lashawan Qadash class because it's the first language, the holy language, man. Since the beginning of time, Adam. And we teach Hebrew. We teach the ancient Hebrew. Let me see the board up here pretty good. Move, come over there. There you go. We teach the ancient Hebrew. We teach the Assyrian Hebrew. Of course, a lot of people say, why teach the Assyrian Hebrew? Why are they two different? They're two different Hebrews because when the Most High gave the Hebrew, he gave us the pure language, Lashawan. That's the holy tongue. It's pure, it's holy. And it makes sense when you read it. We're going to read it tomorrow also when you see in the Tanakh, right?
Right.
Also, in the Syrian language, we were in captivity. We were in captivity many times, right?
That's right.
So that's what we're gonna say. Hebrew, you read it from right to left. We're gonna get in that in a second here as a preamble to the class. And then we'll get into what we got up there, the Lord's Prayer. So, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Atah, to all my brothers, Yahweh Shema, Alatah, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, to my sisters in class. Let's clap it up for class, guys. Let's get it started. Let's get it on the road. As people check in, let me know. But we're going to get started off. Hebrew, how many characters are there in Hebrew? Go ahead, sis. There's 27 in the Assyrian, but how many? You take 5 away, you'll have how many in the?
You will have.
I said there's 27 in the ancient. I mean in the Assyrian.
Right.
So in the ancient, you take 5 away, which is the special characters. So how many is in the actual ancient? 22. You still on the 26. I got you. But yeah. But anyway, no, your sister's right. There's 22 here. Abagada hawazaka. Tayakala. Manasai patazakwarashata. That's how it sounds. Hebrew sounds. It always sounds like because we use a every time except for one time. How you pronounce that? And in ancient, are they different sounds? Say it again. Clap it up for the sister, right? Exactly right. They sound exactly alike. She's exactly right. But there's spell difference, and those are called the characters. All the Hebrew are the Hebrew characters. When you read Hebrew characters, right? The Hebrew characters. There are 22 in the ancient. And how many in Assyrian? What did we establish?
27.
27 in the Assyrian. 27 in the Assyrian. Why are there 5 more? Go ahead.
So the special characters?
And clap it up for the sister right there. She on fire tonight, right? That's she on fire. The special characters, what are they? See if you know that. Just read it straight up. Okay. What else? What's the next one?
Ma.
be afraid. Just tell it right out.
Okay.
And these occur only at the end. What's the next?
Na. Is that pa?
Right.
And tazam.
And a tazah. Right. So you have we're just doing this as a preamble before we get into the Lord's Prayer here. What did I say? Ka, ma, na, pa, and tazah, right? And that makes it, and then of course, why do we use this? You give me an example. Anybody?
So like I said, I may know, I may be wrong.
Go ahead.
Is it because,
I mean, where do these occur? Where does these occur?
it's only in the Assyrian, right?
Yes, only in Assyria, exactly.
So, yeah.
Now this is ancient up here. I'll give you. This is ancient. That's not the Assyrian. So they wouldn't occur there. But why would they occur? They occur in here because they're going to occur where in that word.
At the end?
There you go. Clap it up for the sister right there, right? They occur at the end, right? Exactly right. So let's use a word like, give me 1,000, Mark. Give me a word where,
What kind of word?
who?
So what kind of word?
What's this nigga?
Oh,
Give me a word, get in there, y'all. Give me a word where I can use one of these endings. I got one.
Barak?
Who?
Barak?
Say it again.
Barak? I was gonna say Barak, but I don't.
Barak.
Yeah,
No, wait, no.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
what
it called?
Yeah,
My young.
No, she said
yeah,
Barak.
that's a word.
We use Mayam too, but let's go ahead and use Barak. What is Barak?
Bless?
Barak means the what?
Slaki, is it bless?
Don't doubt yourself. Take a break, sir. So let's spell that. Talk to me. There you are. Where you at? Break this word Barak down to me. On the board, spell it. So she said that's going to occur. And in Assyrian, by the way. Yeah, put in Assyrian right there. So we can see, we can use that word Barak. She says bless, and it is bless. Well, kind of move it on a little bit so you can have some room. You don't want to write too far over here. Kind of put it like right there. There you go. There you go. Okay. I'm getting one of those kind that has a magnet on it. That's close enough. That's a big ba, right? All right, go ahead. You put it up there just like it sounds. Ba, ra. Yeah, they can't see that. It's a clear camera now. We're using a new camera tonight, guys. Here. You're writing right to left, right? Okay. Right? Okay. Now you're writing right to left. You're writing left to right. So let's go ahead and erase them right to left. Not a problem. There we go. Trust me, I've seen most of the stuff up there. With what?
You got young man Lorenzo checking in class.
Young man Lorenzo checking in. Right. How about Shimmy? How's Shah Brakta? To the young man Lorenzo. Right? What you got?
All right, so voice.
Now, wait a minute. Now, that wouldn't be there because she wants to use the ending character, right? In Assyrian. We're doing this in Assyrian, right?
Oh, right.
So use the one in Assyrian. You don't need any, we're not talking about ancient. He wants to use the Assyrian, right? There you go. That's it. That's it. And so that's a good example. Dewada, appreciate that. So, right? Now, before we get into the Lord's Prayer here, I just want to kind of show you how these, how you use the ending characters and how you use the, also the ancient language. But right now we're doing the Syrian, Barak. Sister said Barak. You're sorry. And appreciate that, officer. Yar Barak. And that ka there is over there. And that's a good way to do it. That's a good way to let you know that. And matter of fact, the Yar did it. He put down Barak. Which one did you put down? Let's see. He put down the ka.
It's on the top.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You put this one down at first, right?
Right.
But of course, we won't use that in Assyrian.
Right.
The Syrian, you have to use the ending. That's just the way our oppressor did for us illegally. Changing our language, but you know how it is. Okay, that makes sense? We do any more? Can we find another one for Ma?
So I've got a question.
Go
So
ahead.
is that what the Jewish, the faith people, is that what they use?
They use the ancient language. I'm sorry, Salakia. They use the Assyrian language. And but they add their vowel sounds on it, which is not Hebrew at all.
Okay.
It's called Yiddish. Yiddish is not Hebrew. It sounds like they're spitting, and it's not. But that's what they use. They use this. The real Hebrew is there. The real Hebrew. And we're going to get into that tonight when we start reading. Actually, we may use the Assyrian to write it because, yeah, I may do it. I may do it in the other way. But we'll show you. We'll show you a little version of both, maybe. But Barak, that's a good way to say it. Instead of using that, you want to use that ending character. But that's right. That's the Yiddish use the Assyrian because they're trying to sound like us, and they're not. They're fake. Find me that Revelation 2 and 9.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's prove this, man. Because she brought up a very interesting question there. Is that what the fake Hebrews use? That's Yiddish. That's what they. It'll confuse you. You know, I got to study. That's where they get words like. What words they get? You got it? 2 and 9. They get words like. They try to make up words to fit our language, but it can't because they're not us.
Right.
Read.
Revelation 2 and
The
9.
Lord said He knows who the real Jews are. Read. That's us. Read.
I know thy works.
Right.
And tribulation.
Yeah.
And poverty.
That's right. He know that we live in the ghetto, and He know our tribulation, and He even know our poverty. So go ahead.
But thou art rich.
The Lord said, why are we rich? Why are we rich? Because we're the ones who have the real language. We're the ones who are chosen. Read.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
The Yiddish. I know the blasphemy of the Yiddish. They say they're what?
That say they are Jews.
And what?
And are not.
They are not. That's what she's really saying. Go ahead, read.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
They're the synagogue of what?
Of Satan.
Synagogue of Satan. They are the synagogue of Satan. That's what they are. So Barak, when you use this language here, of course, they'll use stuff like, they'll use vowel sounds in there, and they will put stuff like, if I can do it this way, they'll put stuff like here, 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 here. No, I mean, they're trying to show you They're trying to show you their vowels to make that sound like us, but they don't have the Hebrew down pat. So they try to make it sound. Their language is German, really, it's Yiddish. So how you going to sound like Hebrew? So they have to put vowels in there. Are there any vowels in Hebrew?
La.
There ain't no vowels, right? Ain't no vowels. So if there ain't no vowels, what is this stuff? No, I mean I researched. That's what they try to use. That's why they are trying.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll erase that. Barak. We know we'll do. Now we do that same word in Hebrew. Barak. Let's do that same word. Now we'll do another word. Go ahead.
You can do that, Mayam, right?
Mayam? Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Mayam. The brothers say Mayam. What is Mayam?
Water.
Water. Right? What's another word that we use when we say Mayam? Mayam represents the what? Say Mayam. You say it.
So like, does it represent drink?
Yeah, it means to drink. It means water.
So you're asking what's another word for water?
No, what? I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean you can say if I say go ahead.
You said
If I was to use Mayam with another word, and it's not a trick question, but it just you can use Mayam. See, you have that would be a root word right there, which means water.
you guys, where do it come from? Mayam.
No, if I were to use that in another word to make another word, how would I use it?
Yeah.
No, that's wine.
Shabbat
Shemayim. Shemayim. That's right. Shemayim. Clap it up for the brother. Shemayim means
the heavens.
in heavens. Why? Oh, the Shemayims got the root word Mayim in it. Oh, let's write this down here. Sha Ma Yum. Shemayim. What in the world? Why? Go ahead.
Because the waters, the heavens is waters.
Damn, clap it up for her. You pay attention to class. The Shemayims are the heavens. And that's what, when the Lord separated the firmaments, that's what he was doing. He was separating the Shemayims. So Shemayim means what? Heaven. Or the heavens.
Right.
But that root word is what?
Come on, then.
Now you see how words are made? That's how words are made. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you keep that in mind. There are a lot of words that can be done like that. I think he said Shah, the waters.
So like, so Shah and this word would be the.
Shah's the,
Oh, okay.
in this case, and the heavens, or of the heavens. Right?
I'm sorry.
Let's look up that prepositions, make sure. But that's what it means, of the heavens, of the heavens. Here, we can find it right here. Turn maybe get it off. Yeah. Who is that? Is Shah, is whom, which, or the thing to? It's like which, not the, it's like it. It's which or whom pertains to the heavens.
Right.
Which pertains to the heavens. Shah. So if I said, the heavens, I'm saying which pertains to the waters.
Right.
That's what you're really saying. That pertains to. So Shemayim, that. In this case, we're using as the word that. That makes sense?
Sir, so how would you say the heavens?
The
Would
heavens,
be
Hashemites.
Hashemite.
Ha is the. There's another. This is a preposition. And this is a preposition. That right here. That's a preposition. And if I would say ha, like up here, the. If I say ha, I'm writing left-handed upside down back. Sorry. So the, that's also a preposition too. It just happened to mean the, right? And that is a preposition. That makes sense? So you got two prepositions going on. And that's what we're getting ready to get into when we do the Lord's Prayer. It's got a bunch of prepositions, and it has some possessive adjectives also.
Right.
That's why it's a good character. What? That's why it's a good tutorial to Lord's Prayer to show you why did the Lord's Prayer. Why did he give us the Lord's Prayer? Because, go ahead.
So I guess, sir, is it because it's what we say because we want the Lord's will to be done, basically?
Well, it's because we don't know how to pray. When the Lord give me that, it's in Matthew, the Lord's Prayer, give me that, and find it, especially when the Pharisees were trying to pray in the public and go around saying, "Oh Lord, give me all of this, give me the Cadillac and the mansion over there, I don't want this hut." They're trying to pray and give it a Lamborghini, you know, and instead of saying, and on the street corner, prosperity, the Lord say, man, when you pray, you don't even know what you're praying. Right. So the Lord gave us the Lord's Prayer. You know, see, that's what he's saying. Our Father, which art in heaven. This is how you pray. And when you do it, you certainly don't go out there and eat a nice dinner and burp and then say, "Oh Lord, thank you for this meal." You know, but we get this from the heathens in America here, man. And got our people doing it. They go around, you know, when you go out, you notice you're supposed to be, your prayer should have been said, we don't, like Captain Carr said, we don't pray on our knees out in public like that.
Right.
He got something like that. We don't pray on our knees. Right. Clap it up for Captain Carr. He's exactly right. That's my captain, boy. He's saying that you don't pray, we don't, you say the Lord's Prayer out here. That's what we say. The Lord taught you, because it's not that it's a general prayer. It's a prayer that the Lord taught us to say. Right. So we wouldn't be so heathenistic about it. So we wouldn't be so emotional. So we won't be so, what do you call it, wanting to claim everything about it. Read that for me, Cosmar. Okay. Lord's Prayer. We get ready to get into it. Go ahead.
It's Matthew 6. It's Matthew 6. And,
what does it got? What does it say?
Okay, it's like it. Matthew 6 and 9.
What does it say?
After this manner, therefore, pray ye.
Okay, what's before that? Give me something before that. Okay.
Matthew 6 and 8. So be not ye therefore like unto them.
There you go. Read that loud and clear, Bible for shot. Okay. That's it right there. Like the Pharisees. Right. Go ahead, read.
Be not ye therefore like unto them.
Right.
For your Father knoweth what things ye.
Read one more before that. Let's find out where he came from. Why the Lord had to institute that and give that? Because the Pharisees are our people, but they just stiff neck and one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The Pharisees start off with like don't use vain repetition.
Yeah, vain repetition, all of that. Yeah. Go ahead.
So like you said, who's our people?
The Pharisees are our people.
How are they our people if they're Egyptians?
No, not Pharaoh. Egyptian? Not the Pharaoh. Yeah. So not Pharaoh, but I understand. And we're not talking about Pharaoh, we're saying Pharisees.
Pharisees.
Yeah, Pharisees and Sadducees are our people. They basically joined the Romans back then. They was in Christ's days, okay?
Okay.
All right. But Pharaoh, not Pharaoh. We'll teach you that now. Go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. It's Matthew 6:5.
Right.
And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are.
As the hypocrites. Go ahead.
For they love to pray standing in the synagogues.
Standing in the synagogue. Oh Lord, give me this Cadillac.
Right.
Read.
And in the corners of the streets.
In the corner of the streets. We used to catch them out there, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
That they may be seen of men.
They may be what?
Seen of men.
Anytime you see a person out there praying that they may be seen of men, mark that man.
Right.
Praying out there, and he going out there and he want to say some prayer to thank. You're not supposed to be praying in the public like that. But those were Pharisees. Those were hypocrites. Pharisees were hypocrites. The Pharisees. Go ahead.
So what tribe is the Pharisees? What are they?
Well, they're one of them tribes. I mean, it depends on which one they were. You got Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Go ahead.
Like I said, they were Gentiles.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. Well, they had actually really they occupied the seat of Moses.
Right.
So but back then, the Pharisees were people who did not go to the other nations. They were there being up under the Caesars and trying to persecute our people, but yet they were our own people.
Right.
Yeah. They were our people, but they were hypocrites. They say, do as I write and do it, but I'm not going to do it.
Right.
I'm going to be hypocritical. I want you to do something else, though. Go ahead.
So they are under the law like us too.
They're supposed to be, but they don't
just
follow
not.
the law. That's it.
Right.
When you say us, you can make yourself Gentile simply by rejecting the law of God, but you're still a seed of Israel. You know, and then but the Lord's on anybody in the homeland where the Judah, Benjamin, Levi stayed. They stayed there, and then you had all the other tribes went over to Helen to be Hellenized over there in Greece. That's why the Lord, and that's a whole other story. That's why the Lord wanted to bring that branch back, and I'll teach that in class one of these times. He wants to bring that branch back, bring the tribes back together, and that's what He's doing right now.
Right.
Yeah, got it now. But Pharisees were simply, they just wanted to be up under the rulership of the day. Jesus had to fight. Yahushua had to fight the Pharisees tooth and nail because they was always trying to catch him into something. And this is what he said. Christ got on them. He always getting on them. Who you think were the ones that beat them out of the money, out of the temple? Saying you don't be sitting up here calling my Father's house a place of thieves and robbers and merchants and read.
For they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets. These
Pharisees, these Gentile acting people love to pray in the synagogue. That's what they're doing right now. T.D. Jakes.
Right.
Prays in the synagogue. Pharisee.
Okay. Makes sense.
Right.
Who else? What's another preacher?
Peter Popoff.
Peter Popoff is not our people. Now that is a heathen. That is not our people. So he's just a white, he's white, right? Esau, he's just an Esau.
Right.
But so you gotta name one of our tribe, right? Judah, Benjamin, Levi. What else?
Eddie Long.
Who?
Kurt
Franklin.
Eddie Long.
Juanita Bynum. She shouldn't even be in this sanctuary. But you understand what I'm saying now. It's one of our people that has joined the other side, the Pharisees, to teach against us. Read some more on that. Read. Since you asked the question, go ahead. See what you stirred up? Go ahead.
That they may be seen of men.
They may be what?
Seen of men.
Oh, they would never do it if nobody wasn't around. They wouldn't.
Right.
They wouldn't. And then take a bite. Oh, they wouldn't do that.
Right.
You're not supposed to do that. We're reading about it. Read.
Right. Verily
you brought it up. I'm just explaining what the Pharisees are. Read.
Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
They have their what?
Reward.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter in thy closet.
Right. Enter thy closet. What's thy closet?
A space where no one is.
And go ahead, now, are you gonna say too?
Basically in private, like
In private.
Yeah, basically.
Right, space where no one is, and in private, black person. The Most High, that's why we're gonna do this Lord's Prayer. Anybody in the chat right there want to elaborate on it? You can. Space where there's privacy and place in your own closet, in your own, well, you don't have to go to the interior closet, but unless you got a house full of people, you might have to. But your closet just means people don't need to be seen of men. Read that again.
But when you pray, it's like,
Out loud, Bible will shout.
but thou, when thou prayest,
When thou prayest, what?
enter into thy closet.
Into thy closet. That means by yourself. Go ahead.
And when thou hast shut thy door,
Right,
pray to thy Father,
right.
which is in secret.
That's right. You got to shut the door. Tell people you leaving the door open trying to say, "Oh Lord." Hell, we called a guy up there. I can't remember if it was in North Carolina, man. I remember, I think it was Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
This rascal go out there on the street corner, man. He
Yeah.
wanted to just pray out loud. Help these people up there. He's a Pharisee because he is of the tribe of Judah. One of them tribes. Judah didn't believe that, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
Pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly.
That means Yahweh. Pray to Yahweh, man. Lalal. Halal. That it on that?
There's more.
Read.
Verse 7. But when ye pray, use not vain repetition
Not vain repetition, man. Go ahead.
as the heathen do.
That's and when you go to these heathen churches up here, what do? All over again. Give it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Chance, they keep saying
They
Jesus'
keep
name.
saying Jesus,
Oh,
Jesus,
oh,
Jesus. And then they played for the Cadillac 15 seconds ago. Now they praying for the Cadillac again. Prosperity, repetition. That's repeating. In vain do they worship me. Read.
For they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking.
Because they're speaking much, they think the Lord's going to hear them. Those our people is talking about.
Right.
Because they have joined the heathen, basically. This is our people. Okay? Y'all got the idea? Any more on that?
Not awesome.
There's more, but it's getting closer to the Lord's
It's
Prayer.
close enough.
Okay.
So, but get to the Lord's Prayer.
Verse 9.
Right,
After this manner,
right.
therefore pray ye.
Yeah.
Our Father,
Abanawa.
which art in heaven.
Shabbat Shemayim. Hear that? Heavens.
Right.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Right.
Go ahead.
Hallowed be thy name.
Right.
Verse 10. Thy kingdom come.
You got the idea. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Qadash Haya.
Right.
Shamka. Know what these words mean. We're going to get into the Lord's Prayer right now. Right? Okay. So how do we say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew? Now that we done did a preamble to it, because you asked the right question, I just brought it up. Now you know who the heathen was, not the Pharaoh's people, but now you know who the heathens were, and now you know who they are. Now you know, and then you also know who the Pharisees are right now, right? Yeah, the Pharisees, he's talking about our people, because there was actually a mix. In fact, we had joined Rome. When Rome was Esau, they are white. They are the Esau. When we had joined them in their ideas and at least the Pharisees did. But Jesus didn't. Did he? Got the idea now?
Right.
Christ did. So, what does this say right here?
The Lord's Prayer?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, of course. Say the Lord's Prayer. So, Halal is prayer, and the Lord's Prayer, or the Lord. The Lord's Prayer. I don't want people to think there's many Lords, The Lord's Prayer. Yahweh. Good, that was it. Ha. Yahweh. I mean, it's Halal, right? Lord's Prayer. So, what does that mean? How do we start off? Go ahead.
Oh, how do we start off?
You were going to say, go ahead. You had your hand raised? I don't know.
I thought you were saying how do we say it?
Yeah, go ahead. How do we say it? How do we say the Lord's Prayer? I mean, you were going to say,
The whole thing?
yeah, you know how to say the whole thing?
I do, but.
Huh?
You want me to say the whole thing?
You know how?
Con?
You know how to start off?
Con?
Go ahead, start off.
Abanawa?
Okay. Write this down, there you are.
English or Hebrew?
Huh?
In English or Hebrew? English.
First write it down in English, and then we'll write just one line, then we'll go over it a little bit at a time, right? Start. Yeah. Well, just write Abanawa. Write it in yeah, we can always write it like that. Here. There we go. Oh Lord. No, you're gonna have to here. No, just write it. You're gonna have to write it. I've learned that you're gonna have to write it right from left, either it's English, because because if you don't, we'll wind up writing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. I think it's yeah. No. No. I mean, let me explain to you what I'm saying. Because it's hard to do that. Here, let me show you. Just do this. And I knew it would be hard. It's complicated. Just say ba. Okay? Nah.
Oh, okay, that's what you said. Okay, so
Ba. And I'll put the Hebrew on that.
yeah.
I know. Hey, I mean, everybody does it. Here you go. I'm gonna have to get another illustrator up here. But write just one Abanawa. There you go.
Is it that Shabbat?
Shemaiah, we just had that word up there, right? There you go. All right, sis. Is that right? Huh? Okay, now that's close enough right there. Right? Now, actually, really, you want to put those two words together.
Shabbat.
Yeah, Shabbat. In other words, erase that. And it's kind of hard but I guess I'm used to it. Yeah, erase all that. Yeah, now write Shah. Now come over a little bit this way. Yeah, give yourself room. Yeah, Shabbat. Okay. Shabbat.
Oh,
Shabbat. There you go. Shah. Maya, just like the heavens. Okay, right? Now let's explain this. It's like, what does that mean? What does Abba Nawa mean? Sis, you say you know this. What does Abba Nawa mean?
Our Father.
Put under there, our Father. Put it where it belongs. Here. Here you go. Where? Put it directly. No, erase that. Put it directly under there where it belongs. Father is. Yeah, there you go. You got this. You got. Now, we got them back, but close enough. If you really want to put Abba over, you want to put our Father. That's close enough. Our Father is now our. I should have just said Abba Nawa. Put Abba and Nawa there backwards there. Yeah, you have. This is one of the most. It's hard because you have to write English left to right, and it's not good. Abba Nawa. What does Abba mean? What does Nawa mean? Go ahead.
It means our.
Our. Why does it mean that?
Because it's a preposition? No, it starts with a P.
Possessive adjective.
Possessive, yes.
Yeah, put it up there, which is just, and don't write it all the way out, just put possessive adjective is PA. No, Nawa is possessive adjective. Abba is just a noun. Now, why does it say our father though? Why not? I mean, you know what I'm saying? What? Because can he be anybody else's father?
Sorry.
Right. Can't be nobody else's father. He's chosen to be our people. Go
You
ahead.
say our because it's talking about specific people.
Specific people. That's exactly right. And we just had Shabbat Shemayim, so explain that. Go ahead.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Yeah, go ahead. You say you know. Go ahead.
In so
Take your time.
the Shabbat, I know the Mayim is heaven.
Mayim is heaven, right there.
Shabbat. So would that
Shemayim
be which art
Yeah.
in heaven?
is which in heaven.
Which in
Yeah.
heaven?
So go ahead and put that up there, which in heaven. And we'll break that down. I'm just kind of, that's heaven there. Right. And can they see that pretty good over there?
Yeah, it's big enough.
Okay, yeah, that's which in heaven. Yeah. You got enough room in there?
Drop it the in.
If you can put it in there, but kind of, however you can do it, just make sure you try to allow room. This is good for you to write on the board like this. So when you start teaching class, you'll be able to go ahead.
So okay, sir. So the Shabbat, is that which? Because the root word is heaven.
Well, because which you can have which thou art pertaining to, that's what Shah means. And put a possessive adjective. Shah is a possessive adjective, okay? That makes sense?
Sir.
In is ba. That's another, just kind of put it over the top of it. You ain't got to do too much more into that right there. But we're gonna do a couple lines there on the erase because we got enough room. I don't want to erase the whole word like I used to. That makes sense?
Sir.
You got it now?
Sir.
So what we it says shall can mean whom, which, that, or pertaining to. What? Go ahead. Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Let me see.
Huh? You gonna say something? All right. So for Abanawa, right? What else we got here? Qadash, Haya. Put it on the next line. Yeah, Qadash. Spell right. What is Qadash? Yeah, just look up over the board there.
Tongue?
No, Qadash is holy. Right, holy up under there. So we're just getting the English right on it right now because the transliteration would just simply mean to simply write it out in Hebrew, right? So that's all we're doing right now. That makes sense so far? So we good? What I say? Kodesh Haya? Haya. Haya. Right, spell Haya. Hayah. Okay. Now what does that mean?
Father.
He?
Slaki.
What did you say? Yeah.
Is it he?
Oh, be, yeah. Holy be.
Be.
Yeah, be. Hayah. That's what it means. Okay? All right. So far, so good, right? The Lord's Prayer can be difficult. Okay, Shamka. What does Shamka mean?
That name?
Shamka, we'll figure it out here. We'll show you. Sham, SHAMKA. Let's figure it out. Okay, what's the root word?
Shum.
Sham. Yeah, underline that. Use a special. Use some red here. There, use that. Sham. She said Sham is name, right? And it is. Now, so if I want to make it personalized, so just say, go ahead.
You would say ka because that's the ownership of the word. Like
Damn, clap it up for the sis. That's ownership of the what? Of that word. You're making they say name. Holy be who name? Mine? Yours? No, the Most High. Well, she said, our Father. I ain't your Father. Look at this, right? So when you say Shamka, it's a possessive adjective. Put PA up there. PA. Well, that's what that is. Yeah, you got your. Hey, put it right above the ka, Shamka, and then put down the root word is name. Right? I could put their name, his name. What? How would I say our name?
Nah.
No good.
No, you good.
Raise your hand though. Go ahead.
So it would it be shum now?
Shamnawa. That's right. But we're gonna use that just see it. Shamnawa. But I'm saying Shamka because the possessive adjective would be here. Hold on to that to keep the tops on though. Would be your name, right?
Sir.
It makes sense.
Sir.
Okay. Y'all moving along. Anybody in the chat there?
Nah.
Huh? Right? Okay, what we're looking for now here. Okay, so we got Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodesh Haya, Shamka, Yahweh. Who is Yahweh?
The Lord. Sorry.
Huh?
The Lord.
Okay. Oh yeah, put down there.
What was Shimkai again? I don't get it.
Oh, it means your name. Now you can put down your name. Because you talk about the Lord, right? And that would be like, you'd like to put a little dot there here. That's one sentence, right? So repeat that. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Haya, Shamka, right? It makes sense. So then let's put Yahweh, because that's who this is. That's who they're talking about. That's what the Lord is saying. This is what Christ, who does Yahweh shot.
Right.
Say, look, I need y'all Pharisees, I need y'all to back up. Wait a minute. Understand something here.
Right.
You don't need to be out here praying on the corner, with your $2 robe on. $2 robe. They probably had back then a $2,000 robe on, Trying to be more than they were, selling our people out, right?
Right.
But Yahweh, who is that? Who is Yahweh?
The Lord.
That's the Lord. The Most High, really, right?
Right.
So put down Most High. Yeah, go ahead.
It's like we have Sister Kapabana checking in.
Kababana, Texas?
From Austin, Texas.
That's what I thought. Clap it up, Sister Kababana. Let's get into this Lord's Prayer, Sister Kababana. Right? Kapabana. That's the name? Say that again?
Kapabana.
Kapabana. Okay, so we good. What's next?
Malak,
Malak?
Malak.
What does that mean?
Malak isn't that the root word? And then Malak,
Yeah. So what is Malak?
thy kingdom, because Malak, kingdom.
Malak simply means king,
Comes.
just by itself. So go ahead and put it on the next line down. Right? Malak. Sister been coming to class. You wrote good notes, didn't you?
So Malak is king.
Malak means king. Yeah. Well, yeah, but no, you're gonna have to get some space, but you're gonna have to write it over here, about right there. Don't get me wrong. When I first started out, I'm doing the same thing you did. Just erase Malak and just put it over. You're gonna have to write Malak Waka. Okay.
Slack, you said.
Go ahead.
So Malak is a root word, which means king. And if you're saying kingdom, it would be Malak what?
Malak Wat. And then you want to say your king, you put Kal in.
Okay.
So Malak Wat is kingdom, like the domain of the king.
Concept.
But the root word, underline Malak. Okay, and then Wafka, and Ka would be a PA. That would be your kingdom.
Of yours.
Yeah, put your kingdom.
Kingdom. Or your king.
Your kingdom. Because what we're saying when we say your, we're telling him that we're acknowledging that that's your kingdom. And he's saying, you pray in the name of Yahweh, it's the kingdom. And Ka is PA, it's another possessive adjective, okay? Right there. This right here teaches you prepositions, possessive adjectives, it teaches you root words, teaches you nouns, adjectives. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's Prayer do all of that. Okay. All right. What's next?
Taba'a.
What is that?
Taba'a.
Let's go repeat it. Abanawa, Shabbai Shemayim, Kodesh Haya, Shamka.
Your will?
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
Is it your will? Because
No, Taba'a is, we'll wait a minute, hold on. Repeat this. Abanawa, which means our Father. Shabbat Shemayim, which in heaven. Kodesh Haya, holy be your name. And Yahweh, Malachka, your kingdom. Your kingdom what?
come. So
So then Taba'a means come. Okay, go ahead.
why is it Taba'a?
Just don't worry about it. That's a whole nother lesson in itself. Just take that down. Taba'a is the word for that. You think you're trying to use it as a preposition?
Concept because the word ba'a means come, so it would be. So, okay, then come.
What are they using it in what reference to?
They're using it in reference to
Your
your
kingdom.
kingdom. So basically,
Right.
your kingdom.
Right? They're using this in reference to whose kingdom?
The Lord's kingdom.
All right.
So in this case, would the be his?
Thou will be thou or thee.
The
Right.
kingdom.
So if you're saying that Taba'a, where's Taba'a? Right, go ahead and write Taba'a up there. It means thou or thee, okay? P-H-A-B-A-A-H, I believe.
Mm.
Okay. So yeah, B-A-H, right. The Ba'a. So it's thou come, right? Or your kingdom, and you're using it in the same tense, the same understanding. So you want to say thou, right? You want to says Malak, your kingdom, or thou, thee. So you can't just say Ba'a by itself. Come, your kingdom come. It's your thought, Ba'a. That makes sense? Okay. Okay. That word means C-O-M-E. We'll let that sink in for a second, then we'll go back up to the top. We'll erase that and go back up to the top. Because we got, I don't want you down here kneeling all the time. Right? We got in the chat over there. What they doing? Where y'all at? Where y'all drinking? Where the Mayam and the Yayan drinkers? Supposed to be drinking that Yayan. We drinking that. Drinking that water. Yayan. I know this is a Friday night. You know, we're going over the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. And I don't know if we have time to put the ancient or the Syrian on it. I just want to bring out the words to it so we'll understand, right?
Right.
Because most of the time you never really get hardly finished with it anyway. Where we at? Taba'ah? Okay, what's the next word?
Rataziah.
What? Ratazai what?
Is it Rataziah in that one?
No. It's Ratazayah. Ratazah.
Rataziah.
Yeah, Ratazaka. Ratazaka. Ka. Ratazah is will. Well, whose will? Her will. So let's make it possessive. So let's say Ratazaka.
So will is the root word, and that's Ratazah.
Right. You got your will. Not mine, but Yahweh.
Content.
I mean, you know. So that's why we use this word. Because that's what it's teaching us. Possessive adjectives, prepositions that make sense. Ratazah. See? Study your notes. Okay? Yeah, go ahead and erase that. If anybody, I'm just waiting to see if anybody needs more time. If not, I don't hate them. They should be writing. If you got any good writing about this, you should be writing it down. But we're giving you plenty of time, right?
Right.
Now, and I ain't gonna use the whole board because I found out by using the whole board, people be going, I'll be walking all over that board trying to figure out what word they want next. I ain't got time for that. Ratazah, okay? Ratzah. Ratazah. R-A-T. Where did you do that red pen? You got it? Keep that in your pocket. R-A-T. I'll give you some room now. Yeah, R-A-T. What did I say? Yeah, Ratah. It's Ra and then it's Tazah. Yeah, like Tazah. There you go. Ha. Ka. Ka. Yeah. Ka. Ratazah. Ka. Ratazah. Zah. Ratazah. You want to hit that H on the end, not the Y. Erase anything past that Tazah, erase. No, erase that. Anything, yeah. Ha. That's H-A, I mean H, I'm sorry, H. And then Ka. Ka. We drop that A because we don't really need that. Let's sound that out. What does that say? Sound it out. Anybody? Go ahead.
It's Ratazaka. Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Oh,
Not the Razaka. You say Ratazaka. You hear the H. You don't want to go past that. You hear the ha. Let's put it that way. Go ahead.
So again, the root word is the ratazah
The
part for
root
will,
word-
and the ka part is the
the root word, what do we say ka meant?
you/your. So it's
It
your
means
will.
your. Not necessarily you, just your. Okay? It's like possessive adjective. So put above the ka, pa, and underline ratazai. So we're going to say the will, your will, ratazai, the whole ratazai. Ratazai ka. There you go. I mean, these words already established. Vocabulary, you don't really want to rewrite them.
Fine.
Not until I give your name, Yosaria, I rewrote that. Nayar. What's your name mean in Nayar?
Lamp,
Lamp. Illuminated. Illum. Right? What does your name mean in Kalamar?
Stay determined.
They determined. Right. What does my name mean? Kazak Shapar. Good.
Strong truck.
Well, no strong sound.
A strong sound.
You just don't have to be a shapar. That's a shapar right there. That little horn.
Right.
Yeah. It can be a trumpet, but it can be called a strong shapar.
Right.
Strong sound. Like my voice sounds strong, right?
Right.
It don't sound light. It sounds strong sound. So when you speak in a strong sound, mean whatever you're saying is domineering, right?
Right.
And that's why they call me Zach Shapar.
Yeah.
I can't help that. That's just what my name. That's what my name means. And it also could mean. But when you want to say strong in drink, you say shakar. Like what you're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that ain't really strong. That's your yam. But if I want to drink, what's a strong wine?
Strong. 10-4.
So you would say shakar.
Right.
Yeah, yam. Yeah, but Kazakh is strong as in strength, nen strength,
Right.
right? And or it could be a woman. There could be a woman named Kazakh. It's spelled different.
Right.
It could be a strong woman, right?
Right.
I mean, you can. Strong woman, Kazakh Aisha. Strong woman. That makes sense?
Right.
Strong man, Kazakh Ayash. Something like that.
Right.
Yeah, and so on and so forth. I think I said that. Yeah, we're like, okay, where we at? What else? So we got Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash Ha, Ya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakaka, Daba'a, Ratazaya. What's next?
Haya.
Haya. What did we say Haya mean?
It means
What did you say?
your name.
No, don't mean your name. Name is you guessing.
Idea.
Your name is Shamka. I say Haya means to be.
To be.
To be. Right. Okay, go ahead. Right. Give me Haya up there.
Smart, sir. We never got what Ratazaya called.
Oh, remember? You remember? Anybody?
Ratazah.
We know what ka means.
So ratazah means
We know what ka is your what?
will.
Your will.
Will.
That's right. Put it up there. Your will. I mean, if you know the Lord's Prayer, you'd be able to get these a lot. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Right? Or holy be thy name, right? Hallowed is what the Catholic Church is. It's holy be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our debts and we forgive our debts toward us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. If you know that, you can really guess what this is saying. But in Hebrew, that's what you want. And that's actually a benefit to be able to know. I mean, I learned the Lord's Prayer in the Bible since I was TJ age. I don't know how old he is.
I'm 9.
You're 9?
You're 8.
You're 8? Okay. We'll say okay, never mind. All right. Your will, okay. What do we say? What's next?
Hayah.
Ayah. Okay, Ayah. If you want to be none.
Yeah, we're going to be mine. It could be mine.
Hayah was
Be. Okay? Ayah, thy will be what?
Done.
And how do you say done in Hebrew?
Shop.
Aisha, like Aisha's name is done. You done, bro. You done. What you say wasn't
A shop.
Aisha, go ahead. Aisha.
that's the next word.
Yeah, Aisha. You know, I spell Aisha. ISH. HAH. There you go. And that's what did we say it was? Done.
So I shot you, maybe. I shot y'all. So what does the y'all mean?
Yeah, Allah is of the Lord.
So
Yeah. That's what his name is.
So
Aisha.
it's,
Done.
done.
Done of the Lord. Done. Okay? That's what you're saying. Ya Allah. Allah. Lord. Or God. Our. Or done of power. You know, with power. Okay, what's next?
But I'm about to stop this.
No, go ahead. You ain't raise your hand. Go ahead.
But I'm about to say
Okay, what is Ba'aratazah?
on earth.
No.
Earth?
You close. Put Ba'aratazah down there. You know what it is?
No.
What's the guess? I mean, ain't too many guesses. I mean,
So Bob Ratazan would be
give me some room in there. Ba'aratazah. You got room?
Ba Ratazan. Oh, okay. So if it's Ba Ratazan, then is it Ba Ratazan?
Wait a minute, babe. Hold on. You spell Aratazah right, not Baha. Baha. Now put Aratazah. Now take that H off of there. Now put Aratazah. You know how to spell Aratazah, right? AH. Anything you're going to use is always going to be using one of those vowels. I mean, not vowels. It's going to be using one of those characters over there, right? With no vowels. Aratazah. There you go. Aratazah. Now, what does we know? Aratazah means earth. So go ahead and put earth down there. It's one of those Friday nights up in here.
So what means earth? Ratazan?
Yeah.
So Ba'a, which means
Yeah.
no.
Means what?
Wait, that's La'a. Ba'a means come. Earth come?
No.
So,
You're guessing. You're close. But you're guessing. Go ahead.
Deer.
Nah. Go ahead.
it's like I said, but if Ba means come and that means earth,
I never said Bob meant come.
well, Ba'a means come. So
Da. Da. Ba.
how Ba'a?
Don't. That is not a preposition. Put that over there for me, would you? Da. Ba. Ba'a. Ba'a is come. The ba'a is added to it. So,
On?
no.
Oh, sure.
Okay. So ba is in earth. So because that is a possessive adjective. In earth. So in is PA. Wait a minute, you got some things going on here. Ka is not a PA. Ka is a possessive adjective. You gotta make a difference between possessive adjective and possessive and preposition. That should be possessive. No, that's right there. But up here you need to be prep. PRE. That's what ba is, okay? In earth. In earth, what's earth? Go ahead.
So earth is all Ratazar? So Ba would be in. Okay. It's difficult without the connections underneath.
That's all right. The point is that you keep guessing till you get it right. I'll look at it. All right, what we got next? So what we got?
4.
Ratazaya, your will be done in earth. Okay, now what's next?
4.
Who?
Wait.
Kawa. Put Kawa up there. Kawa.
CHAA.
K-A. K. Ka. Wa. Kawa. All right. What does Kawa mean? Yeah. Kawa. Go ahead.
Is it as or as in?
As.
As.
Yes. It's good. Good guess. Here's one that you heard before. Haya. In earth as. Okay. Your will be done in earth as be in heaven, or we can say in, but this says as be heaven. As be, the same thing be in heaven, we want it on earth. That's why we said that. Okay. That's the word that is used. Okay. What's next? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, so why is it Bashamayim in heaven? So why isn't it Mayim? Why is it Bashamayim? No, why is it?
Because that's of or in the heavens.
Okay.
Shada Mayam, heavens or waters. In the waters. Of the waters.
Okay.
In the waters. See, when you got prepositions and possessive adjective, they can have more than one meaning too. Our can say, you know what I'm saying? You have nawa, will be hours or what's the other word? But anyway, it means like when you say ba, you're saying in. That's in or of. They have like the same, That makes sense? The prepositions. Yeah, ba is in. Okay? And you have to put things in the right, remember context, okay? Ka is your, what did I say? Your, yeah, and that's, it can be masculine and feminine too. Your can be, when I was saying now, it can be you or your. And it's masculine and feminine when you use these. I'll let you know when it's feminine. But right now, most of the stuff we put up there is masculine. That makes sense? All right, what's next?
Bashamayim.
Where we at? Barak is like Hawahaya, right? Right? And what is Bashamayim?
Mayim is river, which means.
But what does Bashamayim mean? What does Bashamayim mean?
Ba would mean in, and
That's
then
right.
heavens.
In heaven, that's right, because the Shemayims are the heavens.
Okay.
That's the heavens. Right? That makes sense? Ooh. All right. Y'all about to know sharp up down. I'll get to you. Yeah, there you go. Go, young man, Lorenzo, young man. Watch the board down there, guys. All right. Bashamayim. Put that down. It's in heaven. Is that gonna be, we need to erase it? Yeah. Yeah, who gets, okay, well, who's that eraser?
I got it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and erase that so you can get up higher, yeah. Because, you don't need to be down there out of. Okay? Whoa. Where we at? Bashamali. Basha. It's like we had last time. Basha Mayam.
So I ain't B-A-H.
Yeah, no, it's B-A, Ba, then Sha. Just like you see, you always remember you're doing your, always remember you're doing, when you're writing a word down, you're writing the Hebrew characters.
Right, that's the sound.
It's gonna be a sound, exactly. Just remember that.
Okay.
And then it's either, sometimes those sounds can be, added to, cut off,
And he said that word will be
in the heavens, in heaven,
so just in heaven.
in heaven. And what does, so the root word is shemayim again, heaven? And what does in mean?
Ba?
This is plural, right?
Ba. Yeah, it's heaven. You can put heavens. If you want to, it's just heaven either way. Yeah, you know, I mean, you can. It's understood because it's more than, heaven is plural in itself. Okay, look, ba is what?
In?
Or what is that? Is that a preposition or possessive adjective?
It's a,
Preposition.
it's preposition.
Yeah.
So,
There you go. It's a preposition, right?
one search.
Right. What you got? What we got here? So, okay.
Pizza.
Thank you. Let's see. In heavens, Bashamayim. What y'all got? Y'all got cheese over there too, Renzo? Hey, Renzo, y'all got cheese too?
What you got over there?
What y'all got? Okay, I'll take that. Appreciate that, brother. Brought in some grub. Appreciate that. All right, listen. Now, what's the next word you say? Bashamayim, right? What's go ahead.
Nathan
No. What does that mean?
It means,
What does Nathan mean?
Nathan means,
Right. Here you go. Appreciate that, brother.
No, don't.
What does Nathan mean?
oh man, I don't know.
Well, it's all right. It's okay. Nathan always here. You ready? Nathan. Nathan. Nawa.
So it's, hold on. So it's Yanawa.
Nathan.
So the root word would be Nathanya.
Nathan Lanawa. Yeah. Nathan. No.
Oh, so I ain't putting you in that one?
No, erase the Y there. It's Nathan La.
Oh, Lord, no.
Got that room. Lanawa. Lanawa. Okay? And, and it means what? Give us. Give us. That's a way of saying, instead of give our, just give us. All right? I'll just take that out there. I like that cheese pizza, but I'll eat this way. Hey, y'all got a napkin over there somewhere? Appreciate that. have a good brothers there, brotherhood, man, giving us some groceries. Go along with what? Oh, sorry. To go along with our yayan, right?
Right.
Sister, make sure that you had enough. Okay, Nathanawa means to give us. Like give is Nathan. So Nawa. And that could be our, like our or us. Or La Nawa. Okay? What about Lakam? What's Lakam mean? Go ahead.
How?
Let me see. No. Now, when you say the Lord, you're going to give us something. What is He going to give you? What's the Lord's going to give you? Wait a minute, hold on. What's the Lord going to give you on a daily basis?
Bread.
He'll give you what?
Bread.
He'll give you bread, right? It's clap up. He'll give you your bread. That's what this is prayer about. That's why you don't have a need. That's why you don't want to be as a Pharisee or hypocrite to say, like, Lord, I want that Cadillac. But He said, the Lord is saying, I'm going to give you your daily bread.
Right.
I ain't going to try to give you anything you want. I'm going to give you your daily bread. That's what this is saying. Okay? So where we at? Nathanawa, right? And then we say, Lakam. Yeah. Lakam means bread. Now, I mean, if it doesn't, he don't want to, he don't have to. Lathan, I need my pen though.
Right.
I see a black one there somewhere. Right. So we say, Lakam. What time we got?
8:35.
What time?
8:35.
Okay, so it's just bread. And bread could be like, it don't have to be like the food you eat. It could be, like these brothers brought us food. It could be, go ahead.
This will come on me.
We'll get to that. Hold on, I won't be answering questions all night. But don't worry about it. We'll get all of that. Because you're talking about names, I can be here all night naming names. The names are made up different. That makes sense?
Sir.
Okay, gotcha. So where we at? What does call you one mean? Anybody? Give us our daily bread. We want the Lord to give you your daily bread. How is that related to? Is that? A lot of people say. Bring up. One more price. Appreciate that. See you tomorrow. All right. Now look. We got the daily bread. Do you want the Lord to give you a daily bread? How long? How much? How much time here?
Every day.
Every day?
Sir.
So how do you say that? How you say every day?
How you want?
Hmm?
How you want?
How do you say day?
Yum.
Yawam.
Yawam. Slakia.
How you say all?
All.
is all. Yawam is day. Okay? It's just very basic words, you know. It's just basic. And I appreciate the pizza.
Is that real?
Garlic butter.
Remember to raise your hands. Okay.
Garlic butter.
All right. It makes sense. We give some of our daily bread here.
Right.
Okay. So call you one. You want to do it all day, right?
Right.
Okay. What's next?
Also, like now,
What does that mean?
it means
Think about it. Yes.
So one, so Salak,
That's right.
that's not
You own it.
excuse.
You own it.
So why
You own it.
and excuse?
You own it. What's another word for forgive me?
Pardon.
Salakia, so it's Salak Nawa, so it's forgive us.
That's what. So it's the key word. When you find it, if I didn't teach anybody, what is that?
Cheese bread.
Now, I
No,
have
no,
some.
no. Hey, I appreciate that. I got enough. Right here, y'all trying to feed me.
Diabetes.
No, I appreciate it. Sis, you want some?
Yeah, I'll take some.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all raise your hand in here, boy. I tell you, I gotta.
Sir, I'm sorry.
We have a gangster party up in here.
Can I get two?
But it is wasalak nawa, and just like you were saying, salak is like forgive me or forgive me when you're saying something like you, like my forgiveness. Forgive me, please. You know, so our forgiveness. So we say. So what are we really saying?
We're saying.
Us nawa is our us, right? Okay, so we're basically doing this. Just saying, forgive me, but I need you to forgive me of my sins. You know, and you're saying this in the privacy of your own little house and cottage, you know, instead of out on the street praying. Because see, the silliness of what we pray for out here is not even ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And that's it. When we were in captivity, our oppressor said, "Oh, we love beating on these Negroes." Yeah, we and then we translated like we forgot all about the Lord's Prayer ourselves, and in our prayer, so we started wondering what the oppressor wanted.
Right.
We started wanting his Cadillac. We started wanting his, and we started wondering what he wants. So we got wow. Look at them out there, prosperity, purple suit wearing. You know what I'm saying? Look at how they pray, and even look at the way our people, our Pharisaical people, our own people, right? This is how they pray. But the Lord's trying to teach you not to pray in the public like we read. What scripture was that?
Matthew 6 and 9.
Matthew 6 and 9, right? So that's what you got to understand. So we would say, forgive us our what?
Day.
Our what?
Day.
A day?
Mm-hmm.
No, not our day.
This day.
Our debts.
I was gonna say debts.
Yeah, our debts. Yeah, clap it up for brothers. Just right. I like when you're trying. There ain't no really right or wrong until I put it on the board and correct it anyway. But I want you guys to just, if I did that, you'd be so shy, you wouldn't raise your hand, you wouldn't do nothing. You know, we say, forgive us our debts, Lord. I got debts. I got sinful debts. No, you know what I'm saying?
Understand?
Kawawa, Yanawa, right?
Mhm.
That's what we want to say. That's what that word means. Okay? Kawa, Kawab. Hope I got enough room out there. Kawawaf. Oh man, I didn't give enough room there. Okay, here we go. There we go. Kawab waf. Then you want to say nawa. It's our debts. That's what that word means. We'll be breaking one kawawaf. That's death. Kawawaf. Then of course nawa. Kawab. The debt. What debt? The debt that you owe. Forgive us the debt that we really owe, you know?
Right.
That makes sense?
Sir.
All right. Then kawawaf. Now what? Then it's kasalat now. See if you can get this one. Salak. Na. Wa. Look at that. Broke it down for you. Go ahead. Anybody? Go ahead.
As we forgive ours.
Yeah. As we forgive. As we forgive. As we forgive. The words are pretty much, repetitive in a lot of sense. Forgive. As we forgive. That makes sense? I can't, or as forgive we. You really don't want to say that. So you want to say this is a possessive adjective right here, right there. This one is a possessive adjective here. And you got a whole lot of, let me say, that's a PA here. And then that's a root word there. Let me make sure here. As. And ka is as. So that is definitely a preposition, right?
Right.
So you want to say preposition. Y'all learning over there? Oh, he's good. But that's cool. It's rare that we have Lashawan Qadash. The brothers bring in the pizza, man. The sisters bring in the wine. Hey, listen, that's a party right there.
Yeah, right.
Ain't nothing but a gangster party. But anyway, Kasalak Nawa. As we forgive. Salak. What's the root word again? See that word there? Matter of fact, let me put it in red so you can see it. So y'all can see the understanding of what's going on here.
Right.
Y'all make sense? You can see the root word right there. Salak. Salak. forgive as ka preposition, right? That makes sense? Yeah. Or wa would be like and. It's the same as saying and forgive us. You can't say that, so that is definitely preposition, right? You can say and forgive us, but it don't have to. You can say and forgive us, or you can just say forgive us.
Right.
You know, either way, that makes sense.
That's right.
Look for napkins or something. Okay. Y'all ponder on that for a second. Okay. That makes sense. Right? That's, of course, you got the root words going on here. Right?
Right.
Okay. Now we got 8:49, guys. Okay. We're gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more, then we'll be done. I'm gonna finish everything. It's cold out there. What do we do as we forgive our debts, right?
Sir.
And as we forgive our kawawaf now. Did I put it up there? Yeah, I did. And then what else? What if I said wala'a? What does that mean? Is that right? Yeah. Did that in the wrong place. Yeah, it should have been down here.
Which one? Kasalaka now?
As we, yeah. Uh-huh. Aslakinawa, and then it's got kawawanawa, our debts. You gotta say that again. Kawawanawa. Yeah. Good. So what we got? Bashamayim in heaven, give us give us our daily bread, right? Give us bread, all day. All day. Forgive our debts as we forgive our debts or debtors. Okay? Kawawaf, and it's actually it's Yanawa. Because it's yours debts. That makes sense? It's yours. Who else owns those debts? That makes sense? Can they see this? What I'm doing?
Time on time.
Is that too crunched up? Yeah. Go ahead and say it. Yeah. That's sloppy. How about this? You said something. Wab. Ya. Now, when you put ya on there, you're saying that's mine, right? That's who? Mine, our debts.
So Slovakia, sir, isn't Nawa art?
It is, but you're saying Yanawa, Kawawaf Yanawa, Kawawaf Nawa are debts. And then you're saying our debtors, is what I meant to say. It's our debtors. Why? Because we got debts, and we also got debtors.
Right.
It makes sense?
Alright.
So you're gonna have to say, yeah, they're ours, it's mine, it's my debtors. It's my debts and my debtors also. Okay, it makes sense? So we ain't gonna be able to finish this all that, let's see, where we at? Yeah, we're gonna be able, let's see, we got enough time to do what? I never get it finished, I always have to, let's see, go walk now. Yeah, we ain't got enough time to really do justice. What I say, Wala'ah, what does Wala'ah means? Anybody? I'll use one more. Wa. I'll use this, and then next week we'll get back on it, and we'll finish the end of it.
As we?
No, what does La'ah mean?
La'a means no.
So say that.
So was
So if instead of saying as we, what should you be saying?
the no?
Nawa. Is that the word? Nawa.
Kawawa Yanawa, as we forgive our debtors. Right? Wala'ah. Wa is and. What?
And not.
And not. Clap it up for the brother right there. Right. And not. Because he knows and is wa in this case, right?
Right.
And you know what la'ah is. And we'll finish this up next week, maybe. Okay? But right now, and not. Okay? We'll finish it up. But right now, we ain't got enough time. Because I'll be here, and I like to make sure we get it done in the right amount of time. But if I can't, I don't try to crowd it. I get back on next week and do it. I ain't no hurry to do it. So that's the Lord's Prayer. But so you're understanding, wa is a preposition also, right?
Sir.
Now, what are prepositions?
Prepositions.
Go ahead, raise your hand.
I'm sorry.
Your heart means good, your mind saying it, but your hand ain't raising it. Go ahead.
So like I said, a preposition is that it preps the word. So would it be at the beginning?
Right, it preps. It preps the word. You learn. It prepares the word for an understanding of the beginning to change that word or to add to that word, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what is a possessive adjective?
Okay.
Go ahead.
A possessive adjective is at the end of the word
The end of the word. Why?
because it's pretty much what when you use it at the end of the word, it's like it's telling you what it is, like as in or something like that.
Close. Go ahead.
Basically like saying like mine.
It's mine. So mine is what? Can I have yours? No.
No.
So what is it? It's
Mine.
It's yours. So what does that mean?
It's possessive.
Well, just clap it up, everybody. Possession. All y'all right is just y'all ice skate now. It's possession. I can't have your wife. I can't have your pizza or your wine. It's yours.
Right.
Right. So you want to use a possessive adjective. Like ours or mine, or you understand? Got it? So that's why we use those things. Because when you're saying words, you know, you got it? Okay. When you're saying words, what you want to do is You want to enhance that word. You want to prepare that word for it to mean something else or to go with it. Okay? Got it? All right.
That's great.
Let's clap it up for class, guys. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead. Here's some announcements.
It's the ISBK security announcement. We are the ISBK starting on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the store, they're off limits for 6 months. They're here to be saluted home. They're here to say themselves in the world. They need transportation. The teacher will arrange. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will get permission to court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. It means 10th in the Hebrew Ma'ashrim. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you gets to the Treasury Department or teacher. Please fund. We will offer it for the priest, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. We had the Feast of Purim, 14-day and a 15-day of the 12th month. Okay.
That's in that commanding Jimmy Hunter, right?
And this is going to be on Thursday the 22nd,
Right.
February, and Friday the 23rd,
And we're gonna South Carolina gonna host it.
2024. Okay, yeah, when we're going to have Commander Jimmy Hunter coming down to South Carolina, Simpsonville, to hold the official Feast of Purim.
For the opening.
For the opening of the Feast of Purim.
Of course, the closing will be
It'll be the 23rd.
23rd. That's be where? North Carolina?
That'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Right, there you go. He was like that. Okay, good.
And you can read about this in Esther 9, 20 through 31. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf.
Men of Israel. Men of Israel. Go ahead. Let's take it home.
Oh, men of Israel, Amadi Shabbat, Amadi, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Shabbat, Yazamatat, Sorry, turn for sisters. Men of Israel, Amadi Shabbat, Amadi, Barak, Yahweh Shemal Hashem Shai,
Yahweh Shema Alatam Bashim Yahushai.
Yazamatat, class dismissed.
Yum. All right.